Scallion, ginger, and garlic, three of the most famous aromatic base ingredients in Chinese cuisine, often referred to as the holy trinity of Chinese cooking. These three ingredients might seem familiar to you, but I bet you don't know why it is so frequently used in the Chinese cuisine. So today on our Explain episode, we're gonna talk all about the Chinese holy trinities. I know exploring new herbs and cuisine might seem daunting, but we'll start from the basics. Like what does they taste, smells, and look like, different variety of them that you can find in the market, their role in Chinese cuisine, as well as their nutritional content and health benefit to us. And make sure you stay to the end of the video where I teach you how to buy and store them fresh at home. So without further ado, let's dive right in, shall we? Hey new friend, this is Erica right here. I'm a tiny citizen currently living in America. Cooking and traveling are my passion, so I'm here to share with you my favorite Asian recipes. I make kitchen trivia and interesting ingredient explain, as well as some simple recipe that I love on this channel. So if that interests you, please subscribe and keep watching. Scallion, ginger, and garlic are all essential aromatic ingredients in Chinese cooking, primarily used to enhance the aroma and neutralize or mask the undesirable odor of the ingredient. To maximize their fragrance in stir-fry, these ingredients should be activated with hot oil from start. This heating process releases the aroma of the herbs in the oil. The oil then serves as an effective media to retain and carry these fragrances to other ingredients. The flavor will stay in the dish even if you remove the herb after. Aside from stir-fry, garlic, ginger, and scallion each have their unique characteristics and usage in the kitchen, so let's look at them one by one. Garlic, a member of the lily family, is primarily used as a flavoring agent in cooking, but can also be consumed as a vegetable. While garlic being extremely popular in China, it is also widely used in the Mediterranean region, parts of Europe, Asia, and North Africa. A garlic bulb comprises many cloves of varying sizes, typically has a milky white color when peeled. Oh, and there's also black garlic, which is a type of superfood, but is very hard to come by in the US. Raw garlic plays a significant role in enhancing aroma in our dishes. In a lot of Chinese restaurants, most veggie stir-fries offer a garlic flavor option. Because with its rich flavor, just 1 to 2 cloves of garlic can impact depth to even the plainest ingredient like spinach and cabbages. We like to marinate chicken with garlic as well, which garlic can tenderize the meat, eliminate poached gaminess, and provide aroma while cooked. Now, fully cooked through garlic tastes completely different than the raw ones. It becomes softened like potato, its pungency and spiciness are completely gone, and its subtle sweetness emerges. The garlic's unique special aroma is released when the garlic is cut through and exposed to oxygen. The more surface is exposed, the more pungency it is, but it also evaporates fast, similar to onions, so that's why it is recommended to use your garlic right after you chop into them. Beyond aromas, garlic also possesses antibacterial properties, making it a common ingredient in pickling. Raw garlic is highly nutritious, but that pungency scent and the spicy taste might be overwhelming for some. That unique garlic smell comes from a compound called allicin, which is released only when garlic is cut and exposed to oxygen. In Taiwan, garlic is often referred to as the king of anti-cancer foods. That is because it can inhibit the formation of a type of carcinogens in our bodies, which we encounter a lot while we eat processed meat. If you can tolerate the spiciness, eating raw garlic can help prevent thrombosis and support heart health. Additionally, allicin in garlic can effectively expel intestinal parasites and reduce the risk of stomach and colorectal cancers. For the best effect, you want to slice your raw garlic a few minutes before you eat them so the allicin can form before you consume. Besides allicin, garlic also contains vitamin B6 that's great for your skin, folic acid that can assist in blood formation. However, it is recommended to limit consumption of garlic to 2 to 3 cloves a day because garlic is highly acidic. Consuming too much may irritate the stomach and cause body odor. Body odor from garlic consumption is caused by allicin 2, which once absorbed by our intestine, it is transported throughout the body and released through sweat glands. The smell becomes unpleasant upon its contact with air and bacteria. For those who enjoys garlic but doesn't want that bad odor after, pair your garlic with milk or green tea can help. They both can prevent the absorption of allicin by our intestine. However, do note that this also means you're not getting the anti-cancer benefit from allicin as well anymore. Scallion, like garlic, belong to the lily family and contain allicin, which can also have a pungent smell, though it's less powering than garlic itself. There are numerous varieties of scallion, but they can broadly be classified into two categories: deep-rooted scallion with a lot of white parts and leafy scallion with fewer white parts. The white part of the scallion formed while it was buried under the ground during growth, so it is not exposed to sun. And the green parts that you see are actually the leaves of scallion. And your choice of these two styles of scallion will depend on whether you need more of the white part or the green part. Now, if you're interested in learning the difference between scallion, green onion, spring onion, chive, and leek, here's a popular video I made a while ago that will teach you how to differentiate them. I'll leave the link at the end of the video. Scallion is very versatile in cooking and can be eaten in various ways. Fresh scallion greens are normally used as a garnish on top of the dish, and if you cut it into 2-inch sections, it can also be used in frying and boiling. During stir fry, we usually don't like to put the scallion green in the wok because scallion green turns to wilt over high heat. Though on the other hand, the allicin in the scallion white needs to be activated with oil, just like garlic. So it is generally added earlier in the cooking process. In addition to allicin, scallion also contains numerous other beneficial nutrients. Regarded as the antioxidant-rich green vegetable, the green parts of the scallion are packed with beta-carotene and calcium, both of which strengthens our bones. They also contain folic acid, which aid in blood production, while the white part of the scallion, typically considered a light colored vegetable, like we mentioned, store most of the allicin. Additionally, scallion contains a special mineral called selenium, which are mostly found in animal protein. They can effectively reduce the risk of stomach cancer and enhance our immunity. Ginger is a staple herb in Asia as well as India and the Arab world. Prior to the introduction of chili peppers, ginger is a key spicy spice used in China. Ginger has an irreplaceable, distinct spicy aroma unlike any other chili peppers. Study shows that ginger's spiciness is primarily olfactory, and the actual pain stimulation in our mouth is minimal, similar to cloves. Although Chinese cuisine typically use old ginger most of the time, there are actually two different types of gingers. The most popular ginger used in the Chinese kitchen is old ginger, aka the commercial ginger. It has a brownish yellow color, dry and rough surface, and a coarse fiber inside. It is spicy, pungent, and has a strong medicinal properties. Young ginger, on the other hand, is a tender part that grows anew from the old ginger. Young ginger is mostly creamy white color, sometimes with a bit of pink on the tips. It tastes tender, less spicy, and less fibrous. The pickled ginger that's served often next to sushi is made from young ginger. Ginger is typically used in small quantity in most recipes because a little bit goes a long way. There are various ways of using ginger in our kitchen. When used as aromatic herbs, ginger is often sliced, shredded, or minced to release its flavor. Chinese cuisine often incorporates ginger slices when cooking fish for the purpose to eliminate the fishy odor. Now, to activate the ginger aroma, start with a cold wok and cold oil, using low heat to gradually bring out the ginger flavor. This method is sure to infuse the oil without burning the ginger. Shredded ginger has more surface area, thus cook quicker than sliced, which are often used in stir fry. Minced ginger can be used in marinating for pork dumplings and meatballs, and if you put ginger in broth, it can also help eliminate the gaminess of the ingredients inside. And the longer the ginger is boiled, the spicier the soup becomes. Ginger in the kitchen can also act as a preservative and can be used alongside with garlic for pickling. Gingerol found in ginger has the effect of promoting blood circulation, warm the body, and boost metabolism. And when the body temperature rises, our immunity naturally improves. Gingerol also has the potential to fight cancer, provide anti-inflammatory effects, and even alleviate muscle soreness from exercise. Moreover, ginger skin is also nutrient-rich, so it is advised to consume ginger without peeling it. To choose the fresh garlic, ensure the outer skin of the garlic is fully intact and dry with the silvery white color. If the skin is yellow, reddish brown, or seems to be leaking liquid, it is definitely spoiled. Sometimes you can see a little black undertone behind the skin. That might be the sign of mold as well. And when you feel it, it should feel firm and solid but not hollow. Now, even though sprouted garlic can still be eaten, but it doesn't taste as good anymore, while the nutrients are also absorbed by the sprouts. The garlic that we see in a grocery store are all dried, aka cured, which get rid of most of its moisture. So if you store it properly, it typically can last for about 6 months from harvesting. But since we don't know how long ago was it harvested, try to plan to use up your garlic within a month after purchase. To store garlic at home, place it in a cool, dry place with good air circulation and keep it away from light. When choosing scallion, look for ones with clean, thick, long, and plump white parts. And the green part should be firm and robust and not wilted. To know that you get the right pig, when you got home, cut into it. The fibers should be tender, moist, and almost crisp. Scallion tend to dry out quickly once removed from the soil. So that's why they like to sprinkle water on top of the scallion while they sell it in the grocery store. So here's a few ways to keep your scallion fresh at home. Number 1, you can place them in a vase and change the water daily. This method not only prolongs their freshness, it will also grow more green parts during this process. So you got more scallion basically. Number 2, if you don't want to decorate your scallion at home, you can also wrap them in newspaper, place them in a clean plastic bag in the veggie crisper of your fridge. This method allows them to stay fresh for about a week. When purchasing commercial ginger, select the pieces that are firm, not shriveled, and free from rots. They should also feel kind of heavy for their size. For young ginger, look for the tuber that are white and full. It can have a little pink tip, no problem. They should be aromatic and show no signs of rot as well. Young ginger should always be wrapped in plastic wraps and keep it in the refrigerator. However, whole commercial ginger should not be stored in the fridge as it can lead to moisture loss. If the mature ginger is uncut, just store it next to your garlic. But once you cut into it, you should always wrap the cut surface with a plastic wrap in case of infection. It is important to note that ginger generally dries out over time but not rot. If you see any sign of rot, it is dangerous to consume. Discard it entirely to avoid the potential carcinogen in it. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching to the end. Let me know if you like this information by giving this video a thumbs up. If you find today's content interesting, you might be interested in these two videos as well. One is talking about the difference between green onion, scallion, spring onion, leek, and big green onion. And the other video is talking about 4 different types of chives. Check it out and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!